My name's Lloyd Richardson from iBalance. Thank you very much for looking at this video. iBalance is about giving back control to business owners. So let's talk about this. Thanks a lot for downloading the quick break-even labour charge rate tool. The tool's just used for a very simple annual check on your charge out rate. Just be aware it's an estimation. We recommend a full investigation before you take any action or implement any strategies. Okay, let's have a look at it and I'll show you how it works. Of course you'll need Excel to work this tool, so hopefully you'll have Excel. When you open it up, it may have a full screen. If it has, you can always go back to restore and it'll give you all the headings here. So let's go back to our full screen. Now just remember, when you're doing this calculation, it says annual, but you can use it for monthly. Let's just do it for annually to start off with. First of all, work out the average hours per week each employee works. So let's just say 40 hours a week. If it's annually, let's say they work about 46 weeks a year with 4 weeks holiday and some public holidays. We then talk about efficiency, productivity. Out of every hour, what is the average productivity your employees do? Well, if you haven't worked it out, you need to calculate it. Let's say 70%. So 70% of their 40 hours are actually doing productivity work. We then work out average pay per hour. Now I know people get paid all differently, but let's just say it's $40 an hour that we pay them. Plus, of course, we've got the lovely thing called superannuation. And of course you've got workers' comp, and let's say it's 5%. So in actual, the real cost with efficiencies costing you $65.29 per hour to employ these people. That's your break even before we take into consideration some costs. Let's look at some fixed costs and say our fixed, now just remember, fixed costs aren't wages. It's typically rent, accountancy fees, all those type of little fixed costs that you have there. Let's say for this example it's $400,000 a year, and let's say we've got 400. Oh, by the way, everything in yellow you can complete, everything out of that you can't. You then say, look, I've got 8 employees. I then add it through. Basically the summary is there's 1,288 billable hours per employee, so we've got 10,000 hours. The average fixed cost rate per hour is $38. So in actual fact, when you add the $65 and the $38, they're really costing you $104.11. Now I know out there these days, we used to be getting 120, 130. It's more like $80 an hour. So therefore, if you're doing charging $80 an hour and your break even is 104, then I suggest you talk to iBalance and work out what we can do. That's a quick summary. Get rid of that. You can change if you're doing weekly or monthly, these hours would change, these weeks would change, and of course the total fixed cost would change. Probably that would be a better calculation in some cases. So that's a quick summary. On a rule average, I suggest you talk to iBalance a bit more before you go ahead. So there you go. Thank you. You can contact us at 1300 422 526 Perth, Western Australia time, business hours, or contact me direct at lloyd@ibalance.com.au. Enjoy that tool. Bye for now. Look, before you go, I forgot about showing you how to print it. My suggestion is first of all, highlight it, left click, highlight what you want to print, go to File, Print. You need to print selection, go for it. Simple little process, you can print that. Okay, that helps you. See ya.